All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Christmas Eve. Happy holidays for those of you who may not celebrate Christmas. And then also, the New Year is right around the corner. The New Year is right around the corner. This live stream is about, talking about do not let the new year be a financial disappointment. Do not let the new year be a financial disappointment. A lot of you will let it be, even though if you watch this video, even though if you write your New Year's resolutions down, most of you will end up, making the new year a financial disappointment. And there's a couple reasons why. Actually, there's a lot of reasons why, but I'm going to get into the main reasons why most people have a disappointing financial year. And it's because one is because the attention span is so short. Now let me go into this. So a lot of people's attention span is so short. Like if you actually done YouTube before, and I can only say this for like people that teach education on YouTube. Like I go into YouTube studios and like for instance, I have a video out called 10 financial New Year's resolutions that you won't keep going into the new year, right? It's a 15-minute video and it has 10 New Year's resolutions, financial New Year's resolutions that you should not break, right? Or that most people don't keep. I forget the title. It's either or. But anyway, so it's a 15-minute video and I look at the average duration and it's like 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So that's one of the reasons why most people won't hit their New Year's resolutions, specifically their financial New Year's resolutions, is because in today's age, the attention span is so short that a lot of people are not getting the information that they need in order to succeed. If I'm just thinking of the psychology behind somebody clicking a video and seeing, okay, if I'm clicking a video that says 10 financial New Year's resolutions that most people don't keep, I'm thinking that the person's clicking it because they want to know about financial New Year's resolutions that people won't keep, right? They're at least they're somewhat serious about keeping these financial New Year's resolutions. But if the average duration is two minutes and 50 seconds, then it just tells me a lot of people are not serious. A lot of people don't have that attention span they need to get the information that they need. Most of you say you want to do better, you want to get more money, you want to have a business, you want to do more investments. But how do you want to do more investments if you don't even take the time to get the information? So that's what that shows me. It shows me that most people don't care about getting the information. Now, a lot of you may say, oh, well, some of it's basic information. And to be honest, a lot of the stuff that has made me successful financially is the stuff that I've heard over and over again. Like, for instance, a lot of people criticize Richard Fain for saying the same thing, but I think it's really good to reiterate the same thing because a lot of you are not even doing those basic things. It's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I've heard that before, but you're not even doing those things. So don't say that something's repetitive if you're not even doing that, right? I guarantee you can go into that video and you can see some things that maybe you've heard 20, 30 times, but you're still not doing it, right? And it's probably because you hear it real quick and then you shut it off. So I think that's the number one reason why people don't people are going to fail financially in the new year is because their attention span is short. You need to be getting information, right? And you need to be listening to stuff, right? If you click a video on something to learn, especially if it's educational, I think that's the problem too. Sorry, I kind of like pulled my back, and yeah, it's kind of like it takes the breath out of me if I move too much. Oh, but yeah, I think that's it too. Like, you can't expect everything on YouTube to be entertainment. A lot of people are like, oh, the video's boring, the thing, but that wasn't the intent of the video. Like, you shouldn't expect a educational content video to be all these special effects, all these edits and things like that. If you click on an educational video, let this be one of, let this be one of your New Year's resolutions going into 2025. If you click on an educational video, don't expect it to be all souped up in all these edits and all these special effects so you could be happy or feel good. If you click on an educational video, make sure it's because you actually want to get some education, right? I wouldn't expect, like, I don't click on, finance videos or stock videos. Like, if I click on a video that says how to get, like, which stocks get the most dividends, I'm looking into that video to see which stocks give me the most dividends. Whether the videos, I mean, obviously, if the video is somewhat good as far as the quality, I don't care. But obviously, if the microphone is muffling, maybe it deters you from watching the whole video. But for the most part, I don't really care about the video quality. If the video is somewhat decent, I'm really turning on that video to see which stocks are going to give me the best dividends. I'm not turning it on for entertainment, and that's what a lot of you get confused. You have this platform, YouTube, that will give you free information, and you expect it to give you, you expect it to be entertainment with information. Now, again, this has nothing to do with, people that are giving educational content. We need to get the views up and stuff like that. It has no idea. It is not important. But my thing is, like, I'm taking notice of why people don't hit their financial New Year's resolutions. And the number one reason is your attention span is too short, right? Like, you'll click onto something and then you'll click off. So you got to really take your time and digest information. I know we're in a world where TikTok is famous and you think you literally got all the information you need to trade stocks from a 15-second video. And that's why most people fail. It's because they think they could get all the information in 15 seconds. A person that took 20 years to get the information to be successful in stock trading, you think you could do it in a minute video from TikTok. Or you think you could just click on a YouTube video, watch the first minute or two, and think you understand everything. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't grasp the information. So, and that will probably be the second point, right? Don't think that you're the expert in everything. I think that's what a lot of people hold people back. Don't think that you're the expert. And then two, don't think that you could do it on your own. Most people, if you really look at YouTube, like people that are successful financially, they've gotten their information from somebody else. You think a lot of these people learn how to build these e-commerce stores, learn how to trade stocks, learn how to invest, learn how to save in taxes. You think they learned it by themselves? No. A lot of them say, I pay for this information. I pay for this thousands of dollars, right? Most of you don't want to even pay $100 for a course. So I think that needs to change too. You need to stop thinking everything's for free, and you need to make sure that if you're serious about a certain category or a certain topic, that you put some money down. I've said this before, but I spent thousands of dollars getting crypto information, and I feel like I'm really well versed in the space. I'm not going to say I'm the crypto expert, because that's not the case, because I get my information. But the little information that I get from each source, I pull it together, and I've kind of created my own knowledge and understanding of the space, which I think is valuable. But you're only going to get that if you spend money and you don't think you're the expert in everything. So that's number two. Not feeling like you're the expert and making sure, and that goes hand in hand with paying for information. Don't be too prideful to pay for information because you think that that you're just too good for that. I think those are the first two things that are, when you look at the end of 2025 and you're just like, okay, I had this goal of giving to 100,000, and you look at the end of the year and you say, okay, I didn't get to that $100,000 goal, it's going to be because of one of the two things that I said, right? You think you're the expert, so you don't want to pay for information, right? And then your attention span is short, because there's some people that will pay for information and not even read what they bought. You know, how many people do you know that have bought in a book and don't even read it, right? It was just like kind of for show. A lot of people do things for show, or like buy protein powder or buy green powder to be more healthy or whatever to bulk, and they don't even take what they bought. So you got to use what you bought too. It's not just buying it. Some people just buy stuff and don't even use it. So those are the two main reasons. Let me see. Number three would just be actually taking action. A lot of you will talk a lot. I mean, you've probably heard a lot of people in your family that have had plans to do this, plans to open that business, or plans to expand business, and they don't end up doing it because, again, they're just all talk, right? So doing action is actually what's going to get you there. Lip service will not get you to your goals. And again, at the end of 2025, if you didn't hit your goal, it's probably because you didn't take action. So, and it could be a lot of the times the reason why you don't take action is because you don't have the information, right? Like if you had the test, like let's just say you had the answers to a test, you wouldn't mind taking the test, right? But a lot of the times back in school, people didn't want to take the test because they just weren't knowledgeable about the subject. Like just imagine if you had all the answers to one of your like AP tests or something like that, you wouldn't mind taking the test because you're for at least if you now maybe you didn't know all the answers, but maybe you were familiar with the subject and you're like, I don't mind taking this, but you do mind taking it. You have anxiety before you take the test and you end up failing, right? So again, getting the information goes hand in hand with taking action. A lot of you don't take action because it's one, you're lazy, and then two, you don't have the information, right? Because some people may have the information, they just don't want to apply it. So yeah, those are the three things that I think when we look back at the end, when 2025 is over, it's going to be a lot of you, 90 to 95% of you, maybe even higher, are not going to complete your financial goals. And one, it's because you you have a short attention span, so you don't take information. Again, I told you I went into YouTube Studio, and a lot of these stuff where I'm thinking like, if I click on a video, and it's not because a lot of people know the information already. And again, it's really actually good to hear things multiple times. Again, that's why like a lot of people criticize Richard Fan. I said this before, but a lot of people criticize him. But I think the message needs to be said a lot of times because a lot of you are not even doing the basics. So make sure you're actually doing the basics. So again, that's one, you short attention span. Two, you think you're the expert. You don't want to pay for information. And then three, you don't want to take action. If you look back at the end, when we get to the end of 2025, one of these three things are going to be the reasons why you don't hit your financial goals. All right. So that's pretty much it. Have a happy holidays. I don't know if I'll live stream tomorrow. It'll be Christmas. But who knows? We'll see. If I do, it'll be really early in the morning. But I'll see you guys, if not tomorrow, the day after. But take care and Happy New Year. Happy holiday.